Cornell University Volunteer Onboarding, Section 3.
Hey everyone, this is Erica Healy-Kagan from the class of 2005. Over the years, I've been involved in a number of Cornell organizations, and I have absolutely loved my time working with fellow Cornell volunteers. Organizations like Kugela, PCCW, CAECO, the Cornell University Council, and of course, my class. Whether it's dancing under the tents with fellow Cornellians at reunion, or enjoying a drink after the football game during homecoming at the Regent Lounge, gotta love the Regent Lounge, or attending one of the wonderful annual events that are hosted by Cornell's diverse alumni organizations. Any time spent hanging out or working with my fellow Cornell volunteers is always a blast. So I hope that you have an unforgettable Cornell volunteer journey, and I hope that you enjoy the last section of this onboarding process.
Welcome back. You may recall that in the last section we discussed university-wide volunteer opportunities, where to find information, and additional resources. In this final section, we will dig deeper into the trustee-approved Alumni Engagement Strategic Plan, CU Volunteer, Cornell Volunteer Core Competencies, and Recognition. By now, you should have created a profile in CU Volunteer, reviewed your position description, downloaded the AAD acronyms, explored online resources, and spoken to your staff liaison. This is just the beginning of your journey in your Cornell volunteer career. Section 1 of this training helped you to know your volunteer responsibilities. Section 2 helped you feel more connected to the university and more comfortable in your role. Now it's time to put what you know and feel into action.
I started my volunteer career when I moved back to Hong Kong after I finished my MBA. I started working with the Cornell Club of Hong Kong. I slowly take up more responsibility all along the years and become the president of the club in 2007. Since I stepped down, I continue to work with the International Alumni Affairs Office and my college's Alumni and Development Office as well. What I got out from Cornell was the friendship that I made with different generations of Cornellians along my way. I'm also happy to see some of the things that I did made an impact for the university.
One of the tools you can use to help you do your job is CU Volunteer. Let's unwrap it and explore its various functions. Did you know you can house documents in CU Volunteer that are specific to your community and which only your community members have access to? In this secure location, you can place confidential information, meeting minutes, or anything else that you want the members of your community to know about without posting them for the public to access. You can also review the membership of your community. If the information is not correct, your staff liaison can help you update it. As mentioned in previous onboarding sessions, you can review the position descriptions for your community in CU Volunteer. Did you know you can also create one-time volunteer opportunities here? These actions are called Done in a Day and are easy to create. Think about your next event. Do you need someone to staff the name tag table, or do you need a photographer for that event? Create a Done in a Day. Not only will you get members of your community, but people traveling in your area may be looking for Cornell things to do. You might even help someone become more engaged with the university through these short-term opportunities. For additional resources and tips, including video tutorials on using CU Volunteer, visit the Volunteer Resources website. Now let's talk about what's ahead and the training and resources that will be provided to you. In 2017, the Cornell Alumni Advisory Board recommended that the university invest in its volunteers and suggested that training be created for those competencies which all volunteers should have. Thus, the competency model was created to address the knowledge, skills, and capabilities required to be an effective volunteer for Cornell. The competency model recognizes the life cycle of volunteer opportunities available to Cornell alumni, parents, and friends. When we lead by example, not only are we inspired, but our enthusiasm inspires others. We act with integrity, meeting our commitments, and treating our volunteering colleagues with respect. We leverage our experience and creative energy to develop innovative solutions to the projects our teams are addressing. As a leader of others, we coach and support members of our team, especially those new in their roles. We create a collaborative environment where people are encouraged to share and build on each other's ideas. Leaders communicate clearly and frequently, keeping all team members involved and engaged. Leaders champion initiatives and encourage others to lead. Those who lead a community have a broader mandate. They imagine the potential impact of their organization, build the vision, strategy, and goals to achieve their organization's mission. They build and develop great teams. They do all of this to deliver the desired results. In the spirit of continuous personal and organization improvement, leaders take time to reflect on what went well and identify opportunities to do better. They reflect on what the community has learned. Now, let's talk about CU eLinks, our very own networking platform designed exclusively for Cornellians. It combines career networking with a way to volunteer your expertise and mentor current students. After creating your account, you will have full access to the platform and will be able to connect with both fellow alumni and students. Make sure to fill out your profile completely. It's easy to import your information from LinkedIn and set up a calendar to let others know when you're available to meet. From a networking and career standpoint, you'll be able to connect with other alumni by searching from a variety of options, including location, major, industry, and more. You'll be able to schedule a virtual coffee chat or start an email conversation immediately. You'll also be able to post and search for jobs posted by other Cornellians and join in on any of the exciting conversations happening in the discussion boards. In more of a volunteer capacity, you'll be able to volunteer your expertise as a knowledge sharer and mentor students who reach out to you directly for career advice and networking. Cornell recognizes all of the hard work the volunteers do to make the university successful. If it weren't for people like you, we couldn't do half the work needed. There are many ways that Cornell recognizes its volunteers, from handwritten notes to honor rolls to being featured on a website, and for some, the ultimate volunteer award, the Frank H.T. Rhodes Exemplary Alumni Service Award. A complete list of awards, including honors presented by individual colleges, can be found on the alumni.cornell.edu website. And remember, your journey is just starting. This is the beginning of your Cornell volunteer career. The AAD staff is here to help you navigate the array of opportunities. As one Cornellian has said, the highest honor as a volunteer is to be nominated for another volunteer role. Please complete the tasks listed. As always, if you have any questions, please contact your staff liaison. And finally, get ready, get set, and go. Thank you for all you do for Cornell.